Morning, everyone. It is the holiday day today. So first of all, I need more coffee. Coffee out of a water bottle, you say? Yes, we use the Tupperware cold brew. So we cold brew it in the fridge overnight, and then we pour it in here to keep because it sits nice on the door of the fridge, and because all of our water bottles don't leak. So nice, stable, doesn't make a mess. I like my cold brew hot because remember, cold brew only talks about the way it's being brewed, not the way you drink it. You can drink it hot or cold, it doesn't matter. So we're gonna make stuffing now. Now you can see I'm using a slow cooker. I started doing slow cooker stuffing probably about 10 years ago, and it's so good, right, Mom?
Yeah, it is. It's amazingly good.
And it'll make the house smell better than anything you've ever smelled in your life. So we've got the breadcrumbs, which is interesting. My dad pointed out to me today how expensive they are, and it's true. But you know what? They go on sale after Thanksgiving, after Christmas, after Easter. So I buy a bunch. I put them in a modular mate or in a freeze-it, and I store them either in my cabinet or in my freezer, and then I don't have to pay full price for them. Clever, hey? I get tired of paying full price for everything. So into the slow cooker, in my beautiful sawtooth pan, this is the Chef Series 2, I have sauteed celery, mushrooms, a little bit of garlic, that's a personal choice, probably about a half cup of butter, but remember that's a ton of stuffing too. And my secret sauce, believe it or not, I've never told anybody this, don't judge me. I put in about a cup of HP sauce. And I swear this is what makes the difference. I've always done this with my stuffing.
I love HP.
I know.
I use it sometimes in gravy.
Oh, yeah.
And especially a big beef stew.
Yeah, it just gives it that sort of extra umami flavor that everybody talks about these days. So I just put that right over top of the stuffing. And then I actually put a bunch of vegetables in my stuffing. So come on over here. I pre-shredded a whole bunch of things. So to start with, I did a potato, and I decided to use the Mandoline. Sorry, it's early in the morning still. And I did the potato into shreds. I'm going to put that in the stuffing. Then I did carrots and a yam. Not quite a full yam because we could only get these monster yams this year. So I did those in the little shredder that comes with the Master System, and that's pretty amazing. And then I was throwing an apple in as well, and I used the little speedy shredder, which is like a mini mandolin that just shreds, and we have another one that slices. So what I'm going to do is put all of this into the slow cooker. Okay, back we go. And then clean up all the messes later. Okay, give me one sec. You just stay there. Camera mom, focus on that beautiful
yeah, with the
cooker.
carrots and that.
All those fresh veggies.
I know.
Okay, so here come the potatoes and the apple. I love putting apple in this stuff. I have a friend down the alley who owns an orchard, and he brings fruit back every year. It's amazing. We just bought 20 pounds of apples and 5 pounds of plums for $21, and they're so good. So what I usually do is shred about 10 pounds, keep them in the freezer mates, in the freezer, and I add them to stews or soups. Again, they just add that little underlying touch of something that you can't quite recognize, but just takes it up that next notch. And it's especially good if you're making a curry stew.
Plus, without any effort, we get pretty much all our vegetable and fruit servings in one wonderful dish.
I know, because now the stuffing isn't just bread, is it?
No.
I mean, so far we've got celery, mushrooms, carrots, yam, a potato, and an apple in here.
Right.
Right? So that's pretty darn good. Now I'm going to up it once more. I'm going to take my handy dandy modular mate, and I'm going to open it to magically find craisins. So we are going to break these up a little bit. These are super fresh. Now these are about 6 months old, and this is how well the modular mates keeps everything. I actually have to break them up because they are still so fresh and juicy that
They stick together.
they stick together, right?
Yeah.
Totally. Sorry, I was trying to measure while I was talking to you. Okay, then in my super duper little Chef Series 2 pot, I have some chicken stock. Now I actually had to make some real quick this morning because I was out. And we're gonna put 4 cups to start with of chicken stock over all of this. And we're gonna keep the chicken stock handy because it might dry out as you go. You wanna keep looking at it and you wanna keep adding if you think you need to. So, hey camera mom, what's so special about this measuring cup that I'm using?
Oh, pretty much everything.
Microwave safe.
Yeah, microwave safe, which is big. And this is the 2-cup size Deb is using. And if you need to put a lid on it, you know how you try and cover it with the dreaded saran wrap or whatever.
Or a paper towel.
Or a paper towel.
So
you just put the 1 cup over the 2-cup and it's a perfect seal.
Exactly.
So it won't splash all over your...
Exactly.
All over your microwave or anything.
I know.
Yeah.
Mom has to hardly ever clean the microwave anymore.
Yeah, I know.
It's like amazing.
Unlike the counters.
Unlike the counters. So, then we're going to look at the freezer mates too. Fresh herbs are expensive, and they sometimes, the package size you have to buy, they don't last very long in your fridge, right? And they're way too expensive to just toss out. So, in the olden days, before Tupperware, I used to just throw in these whole sprigs, and then before I served it, I had to dig through and pull out all the branches that were left.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm going to show you something super cool. Okay, so this is the vegetable peeler. This has been in use several times today. So, but it's got all the normal features. It's got the peeler. It's got the little eye on the side to dig out the eyes of the potatoes. And it's also got a little sharp one on this side. But see all those little holes there? That's not just to make it aerodynamically stable. That is to, come here. It's like threading a needle, right? Old eyes. It's to pull all the leaves off your branch.
That is very
Isn't
slick.
that cool?
Yeah.
Drop them in.
Shazam!
I know. Let's do another one. Oops.
Next, we'll be see you flying by on your magic carpet.
Right?
Uh-huh.
Here we go. Leaves, naked branch. I just love this thing.
Oh, that's great.
Isn't that cool?
Yeah.
And then you see it's got bigger sizes. Can you see?
Yeah.
Because the rosemary
is
quite a little bit bigger than
yeah.
the rest of it.
Yeah.
So, whoops, I'm just going to actually even have to cut this one because this one's super thick.
Yeah, it is. It's a really big one.
I know. I can't even cut it. Grocery store ripping me off, man. They're selling me old rosemary. There. Oh, that's time. Where is my rosemary? Yeah, this one should do it. I'll fight with the rest later. Okay. Holy cow, these things must be like fir trees or something.
Well, they are. Like when I lived in Mexico, we had a hedge of them. Literally a hedge, yeah.
Cool, hey?
Yeah.
So there you go. I am going to put this lid on this stuffing. I'm going to let it cook for about 6 hours. You're not going to trust me for the first 4 hours or so. You're going to think I lied to you. But the truth is that this magically, at about the 4 or 5 hour mark, turns into some beautiful stuffing. And it actually gets crispy and everything. So just keep watching it. Give it a good stir every hour or so. If it starts to look dry, add a little bit more stock. And then tell me later how amazing it was. Okay, happy holidays. We'll talk to you later.